Hello everyone. So we, the students of B section of Nagindas Khandwala College, are once again back with a phenomenal series of podcast following the positive chain. Here we are with the episode 3 of Soch Ke To Dekho, and the topic for the same is unpopular news articles. In this, we are going to cover some 5 important news articles which are unpopular but everyone must know about it. So, let's get started.
Farmers' protests. Last month, India's parliament passed 3 controversial agriculture bills, sparking farmers' protests across the country. These bills were passed by President Ramnath Kovind and signed by him. The government says the new laws will liberalize farm trade, give freedom to farmers to sell their produce outside regulated markets, and enter into contracts with buyers at a pre-agreed price. This will make it easier for farmers to sell the produce without any interference of the middleman and transfer the agriculture by attracting private investment. Although our Prime Minister Narendra Modi aims to privatize the agriculture sector, which is India's largest employers.
Tesla entering India. Speculations have been aplenty, but Tesla CEO Elon Musk, in a reply to a tweet, said the EV maker will enter India in 2021 for sure. The ground reality perhaps is that it could be longer than just a year to see Tesla's vehicle zooming on Indian roads. Tesla's entry into India, if it does take place, does not automatically mean opening of showrooms and selling of cars, but the car maker is reportedly in talks to establish a research and development center in Bangalore with its officials apparently in talks with the state government. Another key factor that may deter Tesla from actually driving in its product here is the infrastructure concern. Volkswagen, one of the world's largest car makers and a rival of Tesla, had already said that it does not even have plans of bringing EVs to India yet, and that is currently observing the ground reality.
In a bid to make India Atmanirbhar, the Modi government is allegedly planning to launch its own app store as an alternative to Google and Apple's App Store. This comes after Paytm, Swiggy, Zomato recently got pulled up by Google's Play Store for violations and platform's 30% tax policy announcement. The government is also considering a plan to make it mandatory for Android phones to be pre-installed with its app. Government also acknowledges the steps needed to be taken to break the monopoly of foreign players. Apps sold on the tech leader stores are required to use their payment system so that they can collect a portion of sales, which developers describe as a tax. The country has 500 million smartphone users, most of them use Google's Android platform. But Indian startups apps criticize the company for policies they say stifle their growth. Weighing in on the issue, Union Minister for Electronics and IT, Ravi Shankar Prasad, said in a post on Twitter that he is happy to receive notable suggestions from Indian app developers on how to encourage the ecosystem.
Is there a health risk to 5G networks? Here's what we know. The latest telecom innovation, 5G, promises to hit unseen speeds, capable of connecting the whole world and bringing us closer than ever. Hypothetically, 5G could advance telemedicine, self-driving cars, and every other technology that relies on the internet. However, to obtain the speeds that 5G promises, telecom networks will have to operate at a higher frequency than they do right now, which raises the safety question. The problem with high frequency waves is that they can't travel over long distances and are easily blocked by buildings, which means 5G will require smaller antennas placed closer together, which exposes more people to the radiation than ever before. The higher frequencies are new to mobile phone networks, but are commonly used in other applications, such as point-to-point radio links and body scanners for security checks. To date, and after much research is performed, no adverse health effects have been casually linked with exposure to wireless technologies. So far, only a few studies have been carried out at the frequencies to be used by 5G. And with the long-term effects of mobile phone radiation still under scrutiny, there is no telling what the effects of a more concentrated network could be.
Boeing's Air India 1 ready for takeoff. The first of the two Boeing B777 aircrafts landed at the IGI airport late on Thursday afternoon, specially retrofitted with the latest self-defense protection suite for VVIP transport duties. The aircraft will now be handed over to Indian Air Force, which will use it to ferry the Prime Minister, the President and the Vice President. Powered by twin GE90-115 engines, the aircraft is capable of reaching the speed of up to 900 km per hour with the ability to remain in the air for over 17 hours without refueling. It had initially served in the fleet of Air India in 2018 before being flown back to a Boeing facility in San Antonio, Texas, where it was fitted with the latest air defense protection technology. The plane was scheduled to arrive back in July 2020, but the delivery was delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, there is no clarity on the delivery date of the second aircraft.